So, hi guys.
Matt is totally
What's your
confused.
name
He's been gone for a little bit.
Gene. Okay, so we're here with Gene today, and he's the host of something audio comic, Walking Dead audio comic from space.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me.
Great way to start.
Yeah, great way to
Alright,
start.
and that's John, but no one cares about him. And I'm Matt.
I'm Matt. Yeah, Matt's in the middle today, so he thinks he's a big shot.
Yeah.
Of course, I get the dreaded Call of Duty Ghost poster. As we pointed out last week, piece of shit.
We'll take this one.
No, don't take it. I worked hard on it.
I really should just rip it down at the end.
So tell us a little bit about the Walking Dead audio
Walking
comic.
Dead audio comic. So basically, it's what they do is they take the comic books and turn them into audio dramas, almost like audio books.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
I've actually listened to a couple of them, and they're really, really good. They really gauge your interest right from the beginning because it just gets so fucking serious.
Yeah, so I do all the voices.
Do you really?
Yeah. I write the whole script. So I basically take the comic, rewrite the whole thing, but I leave in Robert Kirkman's lines, whatever the character's dialogue was. I leave all that in. And then do all the voices, do sound effects, this music, stuff. And then I do a little after show.
Can you do a Herschel voice?
Herschel, I've just gotten the Herschel, so I haven't even done his voice yet.
Oh man, you should have me on Herschel. I'll do Herschel. Herschel!
That's not Herschel. That's not Herschel.
That's totally Herschel.
That is not Herschel. But it's really great, man. If you guys get a chance, we're going to put a link in the bottom of the video. Check it out. It's a really, really great listen. The fuck are you doing?
I was putting my phone on vibrate.
I'm like having a good moment. You're like...
I was putting my phone on vibrate because I forgot to.
You suck.
Yeah.
So, first things first, Ant-Man. We finally saw it. Not Matt. He didn't see it, so we're still going to spoil it for him.
Yeah.
Not like I care. No, I'm just kidding. I do care.
It was fucking excellent.
I thought it was going to be really good.
Right from the get-go, it was fucking good.
Yeah, okay, so these two had really low expectations going into this movie. I thought it was going to be great because I like Paul Rudd, but... What? It's not Paul Rudd, is it?
Yes, it's Paul
That
Rudd.
is Paul Rudd. Okay.
Continue.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to say, that's... Okay. Yeah, no, I like Paul Rudd, and I like Ant-Man, like, the way the movie looked and CGI and stuff, so... And it also, like, it kept that Marvel signature goofy feel that they have now in movies.
It's like really good.
Like, it's not supposed to be like that, but it kind of is now. But, I mean, he's good for that, and the movie, all in all, was, like... I feel like that movie was easily goofy, because, like...
Yeah.
The whole scene in the trailer where they're fighting on the toy playset, the train.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that scene's gonna be great.
It was an excellent movie. Like, overall, I feel like everybody was a knockout, except I really got to point out how much I hate Corey Stoll's character. And I just hate him in general, because everything he's in, he's just got that one dickhead fucking line. And it's like, it's gonna blow up in your face! And I fucking
Is it, though?
It may. I don't know. We really didn't ever find out.
Oh, okay.
But
I have to say, at the beginning of the movie, the Michael Douglas, he really embodied Hank Pym as he is in the comic book. Hank Pym in the comic books is a nasty bastard. He beats his wife and stuff, and you can tell it right. Yeah, he actually kind of alludes to it a little bit at the beginning. They say something about his wife, and he slams his head to the table. So
Wow.
You could tell that's how he was in the he had like anger issues and stuff.
Michael Douglas was great,
Yeah,
like 3 years removed from vagina cancer.
What?
He gets it. He gets it. He got fucking throat cancer from eating vagina.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Sorry, that's like not for everybody, but it's pretty hilarious.
But that makes no... Okay. Anyway.
Whatever.
3 years late,
HPV,
sorry.
Anyway, continue. So
and then just the special effects were especially with him, looked like he walked off the set of Wall Street at the beginning of it. It was sick.
It was fucking great.
Yeah.
The whole thing with how, Paul Rudd, like, people looked at him and was like, he's just kind of like this dry humor kind of guy and everything.
I don't know, I like Paul Rudd.
I like him too, and I felt like his character
And I
was
think he's a good actor. It's not, you know what I mean?
He's a good actor.
Yeah,
his
he's an
character
actor.
was very Brian Fontana from fucking Anchorman. I felt
yeah?
like I got that Brian
A
Fontana
little bit of
vibe.
that and a little bit of from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Exactly that. Like a little serious, a little silly, and a little over the top. What's her name? Elvingen Lilly. She was
Evangeline
great.
Lilly, yeah.
Excellent.
And we won't give away the two scenes at the end.
Yeah, the two after credit scenes. If nobody has seen it yet, definitely stick around for the end scene. Well, there's actually like...
There's a middle credit scene and then there's an end
credit scene.
End credit, like all the way at the end.
And there's something at the actual end of the movie too that kind of really gives a nice beginning to a character.
It's Howard the Duck, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Again.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
No
spoilers. No spoilers.
But it's really great. So you guys should definitely check it out. Definitely a big surprise. It's actually my second favorite Marvel movie now, right behind Guardians of the Galaxy.
I still think Guardians is the best.
Guardians is the best.
I think Avengers is overrated. Everyone, I'm gonna get so much shit for that. I think the Avengers was so
Age
overrated.
of Ultron was alright.
Iron Man's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
The first one.
I thought it was too slow for me. I mean, granted, it's like the beginning, so you have to take that into context. But it's just, I don't like Stark. He's just a cocky Batman.
It's true.
You're really
he's just a cocky. He's just a cocky. I don't care who was made first. He's just a cocky Batman.
Pretty much. He's just a rich guy with money.
I think this that Ant-Man specifically went back to like that where everybody thought Robert Downey Jr. was going to do a horrible job. I thought for sure, and that movie was going to bomb Iron Man. And it's the same type of thing that
with Paul Rudd.
Was Paul Rudd, the script problems, the director problems, and everything, and they just pulled it off in the end.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought, and they do such a great job with like no-name directors and no-name writers coming on. And you know what's crazy though? You did get that Edgar Wright feel a little bit. There was a little bit of that Edgar Wright left. So really great movie. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's definitely a really great summer movie.
What would you guys rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, I would give it a fucking 9.
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah, probably 8, 9. Somewhere around.
It was
8.5.
really
We'll say 8.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really good. So, next Marvel movie we got up next is well, in general, I mean, we're not going to talk about it, but next Marvel movie is Fantastic Four, which nobody gives a fuck about. And then we have
you mean Power Rangers?
Civil War next week.
Next
week? What? Next week?
Yeah.
No, next year. Civil War next week? Hell yeah. No.
Yeah.
What's Civil War?
Captain America. Civil War.
Oh, I forgot they're doing another Captain
That's right.
movie.
They did it. Now I know what you're talking about. At the end.
Yeah.
The superhero they allude to.
Oh yeah, check it out. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna blow up in your face. All right. So we're gonna do a little bit of San Diego Comic-Con coverage. I know it's a little late, but we need to get all of our facts together and everything. So, Walking Dead, fucking huge San Diego Comic-Con presence this year.
What'd they show? I didn't.
It was
Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead.
What is that?
It's the spinoff. It takes place before everything happens.
Right.
In Los Angeles.
In
LA.
So it's new characters and all that
new
stuff?
New characters, never going to cross over, they said.
Oh, okay.
And it's just a totally different standalone story.
Okay.
They showed that, and then they showed the Season 6 trailer.
Season 6 trailer,
was fucking explosive.
Was it? I feel like the trailers are always explosive, and then you actually watch the show, and it's like 2 episodes that are actually really good, and the rest of the season is talking.
Well, last season was excellent, though. Last season was really good.
Last season was good.
For context, I've only seen up to season 2 because I refuse to watch the rest of that show.
If you get through 3 and 4 and get up to 5, you'll be fine. It's awesome.
Maybe I'll get back into it.
The whole thing with Rick, just like, give the guy an Emmy already, my God.
Yeah, you think so?
Oh,
for that last season, yeah.
Okay.
Excellent. And then you see him in this this trailer, and he's just like, he's still so angry, but I feel like it's even worse now.
Yeah,
it's like if you're gonna give Bryan Cranston an Emmy, come on.
All right, don't talk about it. Don't start right now. Don't fucking go there. Better Call Saul. You know, I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. Better Call Saul got 4 Emmy nominations. Really fucking exciting.
Why?
And The Walking Dead got how many?
It's fucking great. Okay. 0.
Yeah.
I really, you know what? I'm just like, I'm so over them.
Maybe it's
totally
bad
overlooking. But they give they give Game of Thrones Emmy nominations, but they will not give The Walking Dead Emmy.
Well, to be fair, Game of Thrones is based on Staten Island, so it deserves nominations.
What? It's based on Staten Island.
You didn't know that?
Westeros is based on
Westeros is Staten Island.
Are you
the guy used to live in Jersey.
He lives in Bayonne. Actually, he's coming to the Staten Island Yankees game on August 8th.
Boom! Get wrecked, nerd.
Get wrecked. I didn't know that. I watched Game of Thrones, but I don't
Neither
think it
do
deserves
I.
Emmys.
I've never even read the fucking book.
You didn't watch Game of Thrones. There's only one episode you need to watch, and that's the last one with the girl walking naked for 45 minutes of the show.
That's
fully naked.
There you go. We'll probably.
Guess it's time to watch now. I can't.
It's like violence and tits.
I don't even think that.
See, that's what I think Walking Dead should have been.
Walking Dead is too PG kind of, but I don't even think I could sit I don't think anything could really gauge my interest in Game of Thrones.
I don't know. I could probably
like
get
that.
into it eventually.
What the fuck with this computer? Man? Sorry.
It goes into sleep
It goes
mode.
to fucking take a nap because it's
Yeah, it's so bored with us.
But the what's it called? The Walking Dead show. I mean, give him an Emmy already. Seriously, the guy Andrew Lincoln who plays fucking Rick is unreal, and he's just awesome. And it was really upsetting to see him get snubbed. But when you see him in that season 6 trailer, it kind of brings up a nice dynamic because who's the villain though?
Who needs to be
who's
the zombies? Am I still lost on this?
No, it's not the
Why
zombies
do they need
anymore.
villains, man?
Yeah.
It's Fear the People now. Because
It's been Fear of the People, and I really don't care for it.
But now it's evolved. It's really evolved. Because who really is the villain? Is it Morgan? Is it Daryl?
Daryl's the bad guy now?
And you just don't know though.
Yeah, you can't tell from that trailer what's going on pretty much with everybody.
And they're picking lines and saying like the worst possible thing.
You just don't know. And I don't know who Rick's talking to. He's like, you don't know who you're talking to. I'm like, bruh. I watched that show.
You don't know who you're talking to.
No, it was like
buddy.
way more serious than that. Like, he was about to kill somebody. But
it's like, get out my face, Morgan.
Get out my face, Morgan.
People are like, someone said, one of my friends said to me, he goes, yeah, that trailer doesn't depict it well enough. They're not going to have Morgan be the villain. He's not going to go against Morgan. But, like, you don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know who he's going to go against. Like, he can turn on anybody. He can turn on his own fucking kid.
He really, for the comic books, Morgan's really changed.
Let me tell you
He kind
something.
of just, like, gave up in the
Isn't
comic
he supposed
book.
to play a character named Jesus now?
What?
They're going to bring him in later on. And actually, there were a few pictures that alluded to Negan coming in, finally.
I want that to happen so bad.
Which is, I'm expecting him to show up at the end of season 6. That's like
Now-
a cliffhanger.
Who plays Negan?
They don't have anything. It was just them holding the bat.
Yeah.
And Skybound did a replica of Lucille, which is the baseball bat that Negan holds, and they were holding it, and they were saying, "Could this be a preview of what's going to happen in season 6?"
Oh my God, who plays Negan?
Jesus.
Well, you were saying, what's his Henry Rollins, right?
No, did I say that?
I'm pretty sure you said it.
He's not even sure.
I'm not even sure. I don't even remember. The person I got in my mind right now is John Hamm.
John Hamm. What? Yeah.
Man, he's a
Maybe with him working on what the hell was the show he was on AMC?
Mad Men?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
He won Emmys for that. Maybe they'll finally give that Walking
Bryan
Dead.
Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston. Bring him in.
Oh, God.
He'll definitely win an Emmy.
Bryan Cranston. I mean, anyway, Walking Dead. Definitely check out the season 6 trailer. We'll post a link for that too, just so you guys can check it out. I'm sure everybody's like.
And little aside on that, John Bernthal is coming on to
Oh
Daredevil.
my God! Don't
As
even
the
get me
Punisher.
started. How fucking
That's
sick that is,
cool.
dude. He is awesome.
I heard that show is great.
Oh my God.
I gotta.
Excellent.
It's on Netflix. I gotta
excellent,
start
excellent. He's gonna be a fucking knockout, man.
it. So it does the movie like absolute justice.
Which one? The Dolph Lundgren one? Or the,
All of them.
the Thomas Jane Pratt one with John Travolta?
And then the other one, wait, what?
Yeah,
what
the
was
other
that?
one, the last Warzone.
The last
Punisher,
one.
God, what a
Insane.
disaster. No, John Bernthal, just such a fucking edgy guy, man. He's edgy in everything. Like, even in life, he looks like he's edgy. Like, he just looks really angry all the time. He's about to shoot somebody. So I think that's
He's
really
under
great.
mad amounts of stress, man.
Now, he's the villain in the show. He's going to be the villain, pretty much.
Punisher?
Sort of.
He's like a
Sort of.
Punisher's always been like a anti-hero,
Yeah.
vigilante.
Yeah, but they're saying that something with Daredevil going against him. I mean, I haven't finished Daredevil season
They're
1.
bringing,
I mean, they
they're bringing
gotta-
a lot of characters for next season. Electra's coming into it.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
about that, yeah.
And I forget, there's a couple others that like huge people that they couldn't get into season 1 because they wanted to set everything up for
Yeah.
Daredevil. But I think the second season's really going to
Well,
amp up everything.
I just hope they don't blow their load in one season.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, they just throw everything in one season, and then season 3 is like, eh.
Yeah, it's like then you end up with,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell was it, Iron Man 3 or...
Yeah, yeah.
Or Spider-Man 3, where you throw every villain under the sun into
Amazing
the movie.
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
every superhero movie ever. Which
Well, you know why the Spider-Man thing happened, right?
Which one? There's no excuse for that disaster.
Okay.
There's no excuse for any of them.
Okay. Well, I think it had to do... I remember Sony had a contract with... to own the rights of the Spider-Man movies. They had to make a different series after 3 movies or something like that.
No, they
That's
had
what the contract was.
What happened was they were signed on for I think it was 6 movies Correct me
But
if I'm wrong.
they had to
I'm not
be
sure.
they had to be of different series.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they
They
did.
didn't have to.
I know
Because Spider-Man 4 was being made.
Sam Raimi was about to direct it for.
Tobey
Really?
Maguire dropped out. And everybody dropped out and said, guys, we're done. The third one was a bomb. We're not going to keep going back to this. And then they rebooted it. And that didn't work out for them.
The reboot was good. Amazing Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man 1 was okay. 2 was a disaster.
Was it a disaster? I didn't see 2.
Yeah,
I saw the first one. I thought the first. I thought the first
was a
one.
disaster in the first one, and then
Really?
the second one was just a total mess.
It just didn't make. I didn't like the suit. I didn't like how everything just. But Andrew Garfield, in his defense, was like decent.
No, he was good, and I thought Emma Stone was really good.
Yeah, I mean.
And then Andrew Garfield went and flapped his face off and got thrown out. And that was the end of it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna reboot it again.
And then Marvel swooped in and said, "Hey,
we'll pick up
we
your."
got an idea.
Yeah, we got an idea. Let's make Spider-Man a viable option again, and now see what's gonna happen.
It's with Miles, the new one, right?
No.
Nope.
No.
Peter Parker again.
It's Peter Parker again.
Played by a young kid named Tom Holland.
It had to be Peter Parker for
the Avengers.
for Civil War.
Yeah.
Because he's the catalyst for the entire
Right.
thing.
I kind of want Miles though. He's like really cool. I heard in the
Well,
comics.
according to Sony, I'm pretty sure that they had a thing that says no black people as Spider-Man, no Puerto Ricans or Mexicans or whatever as Spider-Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. There's a big thing on the
there was
internet
some
about
sort
that.
of
what the fuck?
They said Spider-Man has to be a white guy. Can you imagine? A white teenager. Can't be older than a certain age, can't be different color than white.
That makes sense
Why?
too because they had like young kids. Like,
But why?
It's like the most racist, you know.
Yeah, like that makes,
But then
especially
again-
since like, okay, I understand if you're doing Peter Parker, cool, fine, I get that. But if you're just saying Spider-Man in general, Spider-Man,
but
Miles.
Here's the
Like,
problem.
that makes no
Here's
sense.
the problem, though. I feel like Marvel feels that they got too much of a backlash already for replacing a white character with an African American character. I think it's good, personally.
Who?
But a lot of people don't agree with Human Torch.
Oh god.
They replaced Human Torch with Michael B. Jordan. Everybody's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And it turns out that Sue Storm is the one that's adopted.
Yeah,
Go figure.
it's weird.
Yeah, especially since she's supposed to be related to. What is it? I'm thinking of something else. I got a whole topic.
Okay.
But like, why would they do that? I don't feel like that. Miles Morales, the fucking one guy, Donald Glover, who's hilarious. This guy's so funny. He's from Community.
Yeah.
And he's a stand-up comedian. Said, Marvel, hey, hit me up. I want to do Miles.
After they saw Kick-Ass 2, they were like, forget it, you're out.
But they're fucked up, man. That's so stupid. The ways of that thinking, I feel like, are gone because people. You want to appeal to more audiences.
Yeah, no, of course.
People, like, okay, they bring in Black Panther.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's
bring
going
in Black
hard
Panther.
now.
It's a white guy.
Is it really?
No, I'm kidding.
I was about to say, hold on.
What the fuck?
I was about to toss my chair, like ridiculous.
No, it's what's his name? Fucking the guy Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
Oh hey.
He's a fucking awesome actor. But they actually they offered the directing gig to Ava Dunby. She made Selma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They offered it to her. She ultimately said yes. Then turned around and said, no, I'm not doing it because they wanted a huge commitment, multi-movie. You listen to us. Even though no creative mind from you whatsoever, direct the movie. Don't give it any vision, even though you are a very powerful influence in the African American community as far as movies go.
No vision.
But we don't want your vision. We want our vision. And ultimately, she said, "Listen,
said all the white guys."
Because she said,
yeah, pretty much.
She said this. She said in a great way. She's like, I looked at it and I said, ultimately, these people I want to go to bed with. You know, like, are these people that I want to spend the next 3, 4, 5 years with and make a movie with them, multiple movies, without any sort of insight and not doing what I love?
Yeah.
You know, look what she did with Selma. A fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Fucking Oscar nominated. So it's really fucked up. But off the Marvel kick and into the DC universe that is slowly evolving, we have Batman vs. Superman that we saw. Mm-hmm. He's going to throw up. And Suicide Squad. But first... Before we get to Suicide Squad, we'll start with Batman vs. Superman. Batman vs. Superman trailer, the newest one, definitely did a lot better than the first trailer.
Yeah, the first trailer.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it.
Disaster.
That was so dumb. Yeah, I agree with that definitely. But I mean, it's the.
He's so mad.
They're right. Yeah. Okay. So the original plan for these movies was to lead in Justice League, which is still happening. But the problem is the shows that were lined up were supposed to lead into that. And now instead of having the shows, they're just throwing characters into the movie saying, oh, we hope you like this movie. It's going to go to Justice League. We hope you like that too. Like, I don't know. It's so rushed and it's disgusting.
It's an expedited universe. I mean,
the funny thing, they don't want to go the same way as Marvel, I think. And it's funny because there's a Wonder Woman movie supposedly in the works that's coming out after Justice League.
Right.
Instead of introducing her, they're introducing her now. Like Batman, Superman.
Right.
The computer got bored again.
Every time I got bored again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing it after, and then it's probably going to be other standalone movies.
Right.
God, they're bringing Green Lantern back supposedly again. Just
but
Ryan
this
Reynolds.
time, they're gonna do Black Green Lantern. What's his name
Green
again?
Lantern. Green Lantern Corpse.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it something called that?
Yeah.
It's multiple Green Lanterns?
It's Green Lantern
Well,
Corps.
yeah, it's core.
Corpse.
Yeah, they're corpses.
Yeah, no, the first Green
all
Lantern
undead.
movie was a corpse.
Yeah, that's right. Oh,
But now they have the one where it's going to be multiple Green Lanterns, so that should be good.
Yeah,
it's the team.
And,
Everybody.
They're bringing in John Stewart.
Yeah, John Stewart.
Amazing.
Is that his name in the comics?
I think
pretty
so.
sure it is.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Jeff Stewart?
John Stewart.
John Stewart,
Stewart, yeah.
the
Yeah, from
comedian.
The Daily Show.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh really, John Stewart?
Sure, it's John Stewart.
I mean, I could totally see him doing a Green
It would
Lantern.
be mad ridiculous.
Dude, it'd be great.
It'd be so silly. But they're definitely like expediting the universe. Like they're really just saying, here, we're gonna throw all these characters into one movie. We're gonna say, here, watch Batman vs Superman. It's gonna be totally overloaded.
Yeah.
When you're not even gonna know who the main villain is because now there's multiple. Like
That's
Joker
why
is
I like.
supposedly in it now.
That's why I'm so disappointed because growing up, I loved the Justice League. Like, just absolutely loved the Justice League, and the fact that they're not taking their time building up to it and all that stuff, and just kind of like throwing it in your face because they're behind compared to Marvel, it hurts me. Like it physically, like I have heartbreak.
But the whole thing is they started the universe very late. I mean.
But you don't need to rush it to catch up. If you want to do well, you have to put time. That's what I'm saying.
If Superman Returns worked, it wasn't the disaster that one was. Yeah, I mean, Batman Begins was fantastic. You had your opportunity right there. Do another Superman movie right away.
Yeah.
And start introducing characters right after that.
Exactly.
By now, they would have been Justice League movie. They were working on it in 2012.
Yeah, totally different cast.
Yep.
Totally different everything. And I feel like they really, they try, and it shows how much they tried to expedite the universe, because when they started lining up Batman vs Superman, they started lining up the Justice League, they realized they were kind of fucked. So they started to try to re-sign all these actors from, like, they offered Christian Bale something like $50 million. He said that didn't happen, but it definitely happened. They offered him $50 million for 2 movies. Or I think it was 3 movies. I think it was Batman vs Superman, Justice League 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. I'm not doing it. But they tried to get him from a totally different universe where those movies had no bearing on anything that would happen
any
in
of the
Justice
new stuff.
League.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a fucking hint of Justice League anywhere. Not even a fucking Easter egg. And they wanted to expedite it. Like, here, we're going to get Christian Bale to come back. He's going to bring in interest. Oh, Christian Bale's back. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Didn't make much sense. They should have done it from the beginning.
Hey, one thing I learned in media is that when it comes to movies and TV shows, they could give a shit less about the writing and stuff as long as big names bring in people.
Yeah, that's why Affleck's in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, in his defense, he actually looks good.
Yeah,
Do you think,
and I'm pretty sure that they gave him the directing gig for Justice League.
I think they did.
Really?
He's
He's going to direct
I think that's
Justice
one of the stipulations of his contract was that to be Bruce Wayne, he wanted to play Bruce Wayne, I'm pretty sure, anyway.
Oh, I think he did
Who
well,
wouldn't?
man.
I think
he
they
needed
gave
a
him
movie.
Justice League.
Yeah.
Because here, what happens with Ben Affleck is he's a better director than he is actor in most things.
Much better director.
And if they give him a Batman movie, you can expect.
You think you can expect it to be good?
Yeah, you can expect it to be fantastic.
It wasn't Justice League, it was Dark Knight that they gave him.
Oh yeah, the new
They
Batman,
gave
the
him new
standalone Batman.
The standalone, yeah, that was the one they
And
gave
he's
him.
gonna. Zack Snyder's directing Justice League, ain't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I fucking hate him. But
You
whatever.
think so?
They gave everything to him.
That's why I'm real
Maybe could
nervous.
He takes like elements of 300 and then Sucker Punch and kind of.
I mean, to be fair, they were both really good movies.
I love Sucker Punch.
Are you serious?
Really
No,
good.
it wasn't.
Yes,
It
it was.
was trash.
If you left
No,
your
it
brain at home, Sucker Punch is fantastic.
Sucker
didn't-
Punch
That's
was
what it-
great.
I didn't like 300 either.
Really?
What?
I didn't like Watchmen. I didn't like
You
any
don't like
of
Watchmen either?
No.
What is wrong with
I don't
you?
like anything that fucker makes.
Oh my
Except
God.
for Man of Steel, which was
Wow.
okay.
All his movies were like at least if not decently good, then you know what I mean. If not really good, then decently
Yeah.
good. Like all his movies were
Oh my God,
at least decent.
I love Sucker Punch. I'll
Like,
defend
we're
that movie till the
Yeah,
end of
Sucker
time.
Punch was fucking.
Are we gonna have an argument right now about
was just
fucking
fun,
Sucker
man.
It was just like over the top ridiculous. I don't know.
But that's the
That's the point of it.
But I feel like all
his-
of no, seriously, all
But
of his
that's-
movies look exactly the fucking
But
same.
that's his directing style.
I-
Every
God, I
director
hate
has
it,
a
though.
style.
But I don't like it.
Then
I don't like
you don't like
anybody's-
it. But then you can't say the movies were bad because you don't
Well,
like
Sucker
it.
Punch was bad.
No, it
I'm
wasn't.
not going to go into this right now.
Okay, we'll get on track here.
Get on track. It's not arguing about the second one.
It's still good.
Batman. Fuck you. But Batman vs Superman was definitely looking pretty good. Everybody in it looks fucking great. They look like they nailed the casting, except for Jesse Eisenberg. I'm not really too sure about the hair and shit.
I'm like iffy on that. I don't know why he looks like
the
a
weird
teenage
fucking like
douche.
He wants to jerk off to Superman type of feel. Like he's like.
Yeah, like they took him from the set of The Social Network and was like, "Hey, just grow your hair a little longer and we'll stick it in this movie."
But you know what's funny? He actually has a movie coming out at the end of the year, middle of the year, end of the year, with Kristen Stewart. It's like something weird where it's like they're high, but they're like vigilantes, and he has the same hair, so I'm like kind of wondering.
Oh, great! So you got Kristen Stewart.
I'm done.
Kristen Stewart, who's a horrible actress to begin with.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna throw Jesse Eisenberg as like.
I wonder if her superpower is she has her mouth open the whole movie.
Jesse Eisenberg is one of the characters that like he plays the same character in every movie, but. The movie from Comic-Con that everybody wants to hear about, I think, is Suicide Squad.
Yeah, disaster. Suicide Squad.
Everybody agrees to disagree about that. We're like Sucker Punch, but you're gonna like... What? All right, here we go. The fucking mediator.
I was gonna say,
Hobbit.
why don't you explain exactly what
He's like sitting with his legs crossed. He's like, explain. Tell me what to do. Enlighten me.
Please, no, seriously, explain to viewers what Suicide Squad is, because a lot of people this movie came out of nowhere, and Harley Quinn and all these names
people just think it's a Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly, but it's not. It's not even close.
Not even close. It's the government basically takes a bunch of supervillains, puts them together as a team, and sends them off to save the world.
On suicide missions.
Yeah, on suicide missions, yeah.
And they know they're not going to come back.
Basically, it's the Expendables without the good cast.
Exactly. But
wait, are you saying the Expendables has a good cast?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Did you see Expendables 2 and 3?
Alright, they're actually pretty good. I'm
not arguing that. Alright, but the thing with Suicide Squad is each comic series that they have has a different cast of characters, for the most part. Until the newer ones, I think it was like the last 3 series, or last 2 series, always had Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and a few other people.
Yeah.
What makes this movie like really bad is that they took characters from all of the comics, threw them into one movie, and then said, "We hope you like this."
And they made Joker like the primary villain.
Yeah.
I think there was one of the comics where Joker is the primary villain, but I don't know about that for sure.
Yeah, because it was basically supposedly the story is the Joker escapes from prison, and they need crazy people to go and catch the craziest person of all.
They send Suicide Squad, yeah. And Harley signs up for the mission because she's like, I want to take that asshole down. I'm sick of his shit.
Yeah, sick of his shit.
And Margot Robbie's just... Harley Quinn is my favorite character of all.
Yeah?
I love her.
If she had the...
I think she's going to be good in the movie.
I think she's going to be good, but aside from her not having the voice...
I just hate... Yeah,
Harley Quinn is a Brooklyn... Jewish girl.
That's what I'm saying.
That is a psychiatrist.
Now that you say that confuses me because she played like a Brooklyn Jew in Wolf of Wall Street, and she played it well. Like Brooklyn Jew, half kind of Italian.
Maybe director told her not to do it.
Could be to make
her
from the comic,
exactly.
From the cartoon version of her, or the.
But you're right. She's supposed. That's her voice.
Yeah, she has that high pitched Brooklyn, New York accent. You know, and just annoying type
Mr. J.
I don't think you're gonna get that.
Which I love.
No, absolutely not.
You can tell right away that her voice is totally different. Her attitude in the movie is totally different. She seems so like laid back in the trailer, as opposed to the crazy nut that she is in the games, in the cartoon, comic books. Yeah. She's psychotic.
She looks kind of psychotic.
The other thing that irks me is. Like, I like her costume. It's, like, real punk style almost.
It's like the Arkham City
Exactly.
costume.
But my issue with it is she doesn't have, like... I don't know, she has, like, pigtails and stuff, but she doesn't have the hat.
I think they took a mash of her from...
different movies
when she went to Suicide Squad, she got had a halter top and pants and the hair. And then they kind of mixed her with the video game version.
They dyed her hair to make it look like almost like the hat that she has the two things. You know what I mean? But then it's like, but you don't even have that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. But the costume, I dig it.
From what I understand, she's going to go through several costume changes throughout the movie.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
So, I mean, I can't see them bringing in her red and black Harlequin costume for sure. So, that's not
No, because that's not in Suicide Squad,
right.
And I get that. I don't know. I liked the whole punk style, but I feel like it's missing something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
it could be
a lot of the characters. A lot of the characters seem like they're missing something, but We
Killer
can't have
Croc.
we can't have a Suicide Squad discussion without talking about Jared Leto's Joker. I feel like the focus is on him.
I thought you were gonna say Will Smith.
No,
Yeah,
well, fuck.
that
He doesn't deserve any of my fucking voices. His fucking computer knew we were talking about Will Smith. Fucking Nintendo. No, we can't have a Suicide Squad discussion without talking about fucking. He's in my mind now.
He's getting in your head.
I know. I fucking just his one-liners suck. We're Suicide Squad. No shit, you're a fucking.
Ever since Wild Wild West, his one-liners have sucked.
But that's why I think they bring him in. But Jared Leto's Joker, we have to discuss it. I feel like because at the end of the day, that's the main focus of the movie. That's what's gonna make people go see the movie. Is Jared Leto's Joker.
This might actually make me like him because.
Are you serious?
30 Seconds to Mars is a really.
30 Seconds to
bad
Mars
band.
sucks.
I hate them.
I haven't seen it.
That's
his band.
That's his band.
Oh.
He's a singer.
I haven't even heard them.
Yeah, no, they're really bad.
But they're like fucking like you gotta be like 13 to listen to them.
Ah.
But
That's sort of like Maroon 5.
Yeah,
or My Chemical Romance.
There you go.
Use that type of shit. But when you look at him, you know he just came off an Oscar win. Just won for Dallas Buyers Club. Excellent movie. He really transformed himself.
Really,
that is a great fucking movie.
I
heard it was great.
Excellent. He like really transforms himself for the role, and then they.
What do they call that? His style of acting.
It's not just his style. It's
a lot of people do it.
Method acting.
Method acting. There you
method
go.
acting. So pretty much like the character, you stay in character all the time. You really Heath Ledger was the one who really fucking took it to the extreme.
Yeah.
With the method acting.
He died because.
Matthew McConaughey really took method acting extreme. Yeah. Christian Bale for fucking The Machinist, he took method acting to the extreme. Yeah. So like you lose weight.
Is that how you pronounce that? The Machinist?
The Machinist.
The Machinist.
Machinist, whatever.
It's pronounced machinima.
Machinima. That's it.
Don't sue us, machinima. But they what's it called? He really transformed himself. I feel like for the Joker now too, and it's funny because the little backstory. I spoke about this in the last video where we debated. If you want to check it out, Heath Ledger versus Jared Leto Joker.
Heath Ledger.
Two totally different.
You already choose a side.
I'm a huge Heath Ledger Joker fan. It's fucking awesome. I've watched that movie maybe like twice a week still, and like,
that's not an over exaggeration.
No, I seriously watch that movie a lot. But when you look at why Jared Leto did this role, and it's kind of funny, is because he actually, when Marvel was casting for Doctor Strange, he went to Marvel. He reached out to them and said, "Hey guys, I want to play Doctor Strange. I have the look already, like, you know, like, I want to play it. I really like Doctor Strange. Like, it's my favorite character."
Yeah.
And, like, everybody has their favorite character. He really loves Doctor Strange. So he went there, he told them, he sat with them, and they said no. The reason they said no was because he's not a big enough actor. They wanted a bigger name.
What did I tell you before? What did I say before? Names.
Yeah.
Names is what matters.
Then they picked Benedict Cumberbatch. He's going to have that little Doctor Strange thing. Throw a friggin' hat on his head, give him a sword, he's Zorro.
Yeah, but you know, he already plays like a Doctor Strange kind of character in like everything ever. So it's kind of weird.
I'm not saying that he's bad, but I mean, Jared Leto really wanted it. I think he could have done.
And he could have, and he definitely could have.
So,
and then they told him no. So then DC said to him, "Hey, listen, you're pretty fucking good. We want you as a Joker," which I don't think anybody else could have really played Joker, to be honest. Like right now, I don't think anybody else could have played it. He
Will
puts
Smith.
That's a train.
So think about it, though. That could have been like reverse racism. White face on a Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
How crazy
but
would that have been?
But then you have one-liners like, "The joke's on you."
Fuck you.
You're gonna bring the bad one-liners. They might as well have Arnold Schwarzenegger come back and reprise Mr. Freeze.
Fuck you. The cheese.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age.
That's fucked. Don't die.
Oh my god.
But Jared Leto, I feel like, is gonna knock this fucking movie out of the park.
He's got the look, the Joker look of from the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what he's supposed to be.
He's
right?
so
I think
like
so.
The laugh is great. I feel like the laugh is like unreal. Like I mean, it's definitely different. And people are like, "What the fuck?" It sounds like he's like been a smoker for 30 years. But it just sounds so like from the gut and like terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, you heard
if you live in New York, you know what a smoker from 30 years sounds like. Watching commercials. On
Yeah,
TV.
exactly.
They sound like this.
Stop smoking if you smoke, please. But he has that laugh. It's fucking dead.
That was funny as shit.
It was pretty funny actually. But he has that voice, and I feel like it's almost hard to not discuss an Oscar after seeing that. I mean,
I don't know. You know how difficult it is for comic book films in general.
But I
don't think any comic book film has ever been nominated.
They have been in special effects categories,
Yeah,
but only one has ever won an Oscar.
Which is
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
The only one to win an
But
Oscar.
you're gonna think Joker is gonna win again?
If he
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he doesn't, I mean, Jared
the problem.
Leto,
He
looks like he could do it.
He has the Oscar already. So when you're already an Oscar-nominated actor, people look at you and they're like...
But you also have to take into account, there's going to be 4 people that are going to see this film. And I don't think anybody from the Academy is really going to watch it.
No. And that kind of sucks because
one
it's
of them's him.
Yeah.
If it gains enough traction, you could think it could happen.
This movie would have to be one of the best reviewed comic book movies of like all time to even get any kind of mention.
Like, listen, there's already talk about Mad Max getting nominated for Oscars. And
That movie was horrible.
Really?
It was one of the worst Mad Max films. It was basically Race Across the Desert this way, Race Across the Desert that way.
It was. But it'll be nominated for Best Director, Best Picture.
Special effects for sure.
Special effects for sure.
They were spectacular.
And they were all practical.
I had a lady come into my store tell me it's the best Mad Max movie she's ever seen, and she grew up
I've never
with
seen
Mad
the other
Max.
ones, but I really
I've never seen the
I
other
should have
ones.
asked her what she was on.
Because
that was just bad.
I thought it was fun. I don't know. I watched it.
But that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be
slow.
like...
It was boring. There was hardly any like story to it.
Really?
You know, it was what?
It was
Charlie
really
Stone
ultimately
had
just a
the
race
big-
across the
Yeah.
desert for 2 hours. That's really all. But it was a fun ride, special effects wise. You know?
Yeah, she escapes, tries to get back to her people.
Charlize Theron played a great character.
Yeah, he chases her,
Yeah.
and then they go chase him, and it's like
And there's a
Pretty
big
back
chase.
yeah, big back and forth.
Yeah.
That's basically what it came down to.
I enjoyed it. I don't know.
They could have called it Cannonball Run.
But they're talking about an Oscar for it already. I mean, they're also talking about, like, real quick Oscar buzz already. I know it's totally off topics, but since we got into it. Southpaw this week, Jake Gyllenhaal, everybody saying possible Oscar. Black Mass, Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Like a
Depp?
fucking menace. Yes. Check out Black Mass trailer. You'll see why.
But Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, yes, he's back.
Yeah, this would have to be some spectacular performance.
Yeah.
After his last, 12 movies?
Yeah, 12 movies are terrible. And then now everybody's talking, everybody's going to start laughing in a second. Leonardo DiCaprio, they're saying, may get an Oscar now for The Revenant.
It's happening.
It's going to happen.
My prayers have been
answered. It may
answered.
actually happen.
Really?
He deserved it for Wolf of Wall Street.
He deserved it for a lot of movies.
But that, he deserved. But that's not the movie you want to win for. Is Wolf of Wall Street? I don't think. Like that wasn't the movie you wanted to win for. But Michael Fassbender in Jobs, Eddie Redmayne in he plays a girl actually.
Not Jupiter Ascending, I hope.
No.
No, he's the only.
Stop!
But yeah, early Oscar buzz. But
That movie was good.
fuck, I still didn't see it. I kind of still want to watch
It makes absolutely no sense.
I saw that in a preview in the movie theater. Me and the guy, there was a guy in a wheelchair next to me. He was about to stand up and walk out.
That's fucked.
But
I swear to God, we both looked at each other and were like, what the fuck was that?
yeah, it was fucking. It looked terrible, but I still want to watch it. I still want to watch it.
He likes to torture
I
himself.
like to torture myself. I like to critique it things. Whatever. Real quick, X-Men Apocalypse. All we gotta say is Apocalypse looks like a fucking Power Rangers character.
Yeah.
Crossover.
He looks like a Power Rangers villain.
Yep.
He does.
Yeah.
But check out the pictures online. They're
He's gonna
fucking
shoot
hilarious.
fireworks out of his fucking hands.
But takes place in the 80s.
which makes no sense.
Yeah, it was just, which is strange because at the end of, was it Days of Future Past? Mm-hmm. Was that? No, was that one?
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah. With him, the death took place,
Flipping
4,000 years ago,
yeah.
him praying to him in Egypt and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But Olivia Munn, Psylocke, she looks exactly
looks
like
awesome.
her.
She looks great as
Exactly
Psylocke.
like her.
Really good. I still think it's going to be a fun watch anyway.
Yeah.
Regardless of his character. They're on a hot streak with those movies. And Deadpool. I think it looked pretty
He
funny.
didn't like. But why didn't you like it? Why
You're
didn't
going to
you
go
like the
into it with
trailer?
really low expectations. With like Ant-Man, a lot of people
You think
are.
so?
And then the expectations are going to blow up. Just
So,
because...
I think it's more because I've never really been a big fan of Deadpool as
Oh.
a character in the comic. So I know that's gonna piss
It's
a lot of people off.
Yeah.
It's understandable.
I mean, my opinions pissed a lot of people off too, so it's alright.
Deadpool...
However, Deadpool vs. Deadpool, the comic book, was hysterical. That was one of the funniest.
Deadpool in general is a cool comic
is
book
silly.
character because he's the only one who can travel to different universes without like any bars.
And the video game was.
The video game was pretty
Pretty
good.
good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Like I like their crossovers with Spider-Man and stuff. Like the one where the scene where he's on the train in the comic and he's like just chilling, and then a kid walks up to him and he's like, "Oh, Spider-Man, will you sign?" And he's like, "I don't know who that is, but I'll sign it." Because there's that whole thing that he
He's
looks
just
like
silly.
Spider-Man.
They have the whole third wall feel to it. And
See,
it's
I feel like if they were smart, They'll do this. Yeah, fourth wall.
Fourth wall.
Yeah, it's the fourth wall.
Oh, it's the fourth one.
Yeah.
What about
It's not
the one looking at you.
The one, yeah, exactly. I think they're smart with these movies, like with Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
What they'll do is they'll do the first one where it's just like Deadpool being Deadpool, whatever,
Right.
and then the next movies, if they continue the series, is they'll have him jump from universe to universe.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I think that'll be smart as hell.
And you know it's going to make money. It's going to
Yeah,
make
exactly.
a lot of money.
Exactly, because you have the different.
Doesn't like Deadpool.
Unless the only reason I could not see that happen is because maybe DC versus Marvel, they'll have a big fit with it or whatever it is, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the only possible problem I could think of, because like the whole crossover with Batman and stuff like that and Harley, that would be sick.
What they could have done was had Ryan Reynolds in the costume, but not talk, and had Nolan North do the voice.
North did a good job.
Yeah.
But definitely looks like fun, and yeah, I mean, at Comic-Con, I feel like that's really what. Then you got the TV shows and everything, but
Arrow,
Flash,
they're doing really good. Flash is doing really good.
Yeah, so really great stuff coming out of Comic-Con. Hopefully
Ash
we
vs.
get
the Evil Dead.
Oh, fucking
Which
awesome.
I cannot wait.
Wait,
Bruce
what?
Campbell is the man.
Wait,
That
what?
looks
Ash
awesome.
vs. Evil Dead.
That's a thing?
Yeah, Stars.
It's going to be on Stars.
It's a show.
It's come out. It premieres October 31st.
It's a show.
Yes.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell is back
6 or
as
8
Ash.
episodes. Is it 6 or 8 episodes?
I think it's 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah, and
Dude, it's fucking awesome. It looks hilarious.
yeah, there's a trailer for that. Which
It's
is
fucking awesome.
great.
Dude,
Now he's gonna
Evil
go run to
Dead-
watch it.
Evil Dead is like my favorite movie ever.
I love
And then
Bruce
Army of
Campbell.
Darkness. Bruce Campbell's just phenomenal.
Now he's pumped. He doesn't watch TV shows now.
Yeah,
No.
now I'm gonna like
But
torrent
Yeah.
everything.
It's got Lucy Lawless is in it.
No.
Yeah.
Dope.
Speaking of Lucy Lawless.
So what is this like? What is the story of that?
He's
know.
back to normal, and like
It's after the movies?
It takes place 30 years after
What
Evil
even?
Dead 2.
Yeah.
And he's basically explaining to people, and somebody does something with the Book of the Dead again, and it brings them back. It's like he's been haunted by this for 30 years.
Yeah.
And they come back, and he's ready for it. He's been
just
ready
like
for it.
he's like
But he's old. It's like old. He's old. He's worn out.
Yeah.
He's just, he doesn't want to deal with
He
it
has
anymore.
one-liners and a chainsaw. Like he's ready to go.
One-liners
That's
and
so
chainsaw.
cool.
But definitely
Yeah.
looks
You've
good.
never seen the movies, right?
Yeah, I've seen the new Evil Dead.
We're gonna force him to watch it.
Oh man, you've never seen
No,
any of them?
I'm gonna watch them though before the show.
Army of Darkness.
Army
is
of
like
Darkness
one
is the
most hysterical movies
cult classics
ever. It's
ever.
great.
I'm gonna
And
watch
it's
it.
so strange coming from the first movie, which was
Yeah.
actually really creepy and dark.
Yep.
It made no
Sam
sense.
Raimi.
Yeah.
Real other quick
Raimi?
side note. Sam Raimi. Quick side note before we end. Warcraft movie had a trailer. It looked pretty good. It looks like Avatar. There was a guy in the crowd that was like, "I'm already not interested. It looks just like Avatar," because it does look like Avatar. But
Which movie?
And Avatar
definitely
sucked.
fun.
Which movie?
Yeah. Warcraft.
World of Warcraft.
The Warcraft
Yeah.
movie?
He's so like surprised by it. It's so great.
Because I don't read this stuff, unfortunately. Because
yeah.
no one gives a shit about a World of Warcraft movie besides the 4 Blizzard fans.
Wow.
And
Okay.
John.
And John.
For me. But pretty much, I think that wraps up the comics.
See, on the other hand, I want to see a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, it's probably in the works.
It is. It is in the works.
But I guess that wraps it up.
Okay.
Pretty great
All right.
episode. It's pretty fun. Stay tuned to the next, our next episode. We'll have some great announcements coming your
Can we
way.
link any of your stuff in the description?
Yeah.
I just said we were
Yeah.
going to.
Oh,
You
okay.
Pay
I didn't.
attention.
Nope. I don't listen to things you say. No,
Oh,
I'm just
God.
playing.
I'm going to end this before the computer falls asleep again. Have a good one, guys.
Bye, guys.